Hi, good morning. It's me again, Rose, from the Philippines. Today is May 10, 2015. So once again, it is Sunday. Today here it is sunny, but sometimes in the night it rains. So yesterday, my mama and the other kabarangays, or the people in my barangay, we had a excuse me. We have a barangay outing. So we went to swimming at Pansol, Laguna, but the ride for the bus is a bit of a dilemma because there were issues about the payment for the bus. So we waited a very long time to ride on the bus and for the bus to arrive, and then at the after the swimming, uh, we also had a dilemma about going home because the payment is not, they didn't pay the acquired amount, so they have issues about that. But all in all, the swimming was great because the pool there is very big. There are about four pools, two for the kids and two large swimming pools that is about 4 feet to 5 feet high. So it's a very fun thing to do during summer here. We love swimming during the summers, yeah, because it gets a little bit hot. So that's our trip yesterday. So on with the show. So first off are my paintings. I painted that one. I hope you can see. I painted the trees and the roads that goes in the middle, and then I painted some more butterflies. So the other time, um, my niece and nephews, we wanted to paint again, so I prepared paper and paint for them, and I painted some. I put it on the wall. So Sophie really likes painting, and Marius likes painting, and most of all, he likes to draw Five Nights at Freddy's, and sometimes he draws the Titanic, the boats, the big boats. So, second thing is Doopee. You've seen Doopee before, but Doopee here, I made him a top hat as requested by Marius. He wanted him to look like Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's because Freddy, the animatronics, has a top hat, a necktie, and some microphone, but I didn't do the microphone yet. So Doopee, he has a variegated yarn cardigan. This started as a no sleeves kind of shirt, but I decided to put some long sleeves on him because it fits him well that way. I also put some buttons on him, and as you can see, his body is not proportioned. So that's Doopey. And another thing that I made is a dream catcher. I watched a tutorial about this, and that one has some hanging feathers on it. It has two hanging feathers and beads, but this one I just made the webs and I put ribbon around the ring, the bamboo ring. And also I bought some variegated yarns. I bought this one. This one has earth tones on it. There are golden yellows, brown, khaki colors, and some moss greens. So I bought 3 variegated yarns. And the second one also has some earth tones on it. Some peaches, some greens, and some brown. So this really is a very nice color. And also the last one would be this one. It has fiery colors of red, yellow, and orange, and some greens. So after I show you this, I'm gonna ask for help from my mom to wind it on a winder. So those are my purchases. And I also bought some fuchsia pink yarn because I ran out of it, and some black. So my classmates, she asked me to make her son the dog from Disney Junior, Timmy Time. So I'm contemplating on making that. I don't know if I can copy it just the same, but I'm going to try to make that because she asked me. She requested me to make that for her son. Okay. So I also tried dyeing yarn using acrylic paint from the leftover of the paintings, leftover paint from when the children and I painted. It turned out a little bit ragged and all over the place. It's a bit messy because what I tried to do was I put the yarn around my hand and I tied it. Then I use a brush to paint the colors directly on the yarn, and then I dried it. And I let it dry for about 24 hours and I washed it. And it turned out like this. It's a bit messy. So I'm going to wind this into a ball and I'm going to try to crochet with it. And I'm going to show you after I'm done. So that's my dyeing experience. I just wanted to try it because Ate, she said that I can do that. But it turned out that way. So Miss Margaret, she asked us to make a video visit to her channel, so I made that one. It turned out a little bit short because the attachment for the email asked for a 5 megabytes video, so it has to be under 30 seconds, I guess. So I tried to make a response video with Sophie, but that is 43 seconds long, so I couldn't put it as an attachment to the email. So I decided to make another one and I put that instead. So I hope you can join us by visiting or making a visiting video for Miss Margaret. You can put that on RSVP at sheepisleysharing.com. So hello Miss Margaret. Also hi to Miss John. Okay. So Nicole, she cleaned up her things last time and she's going to put this in the trash. Some of her notebooks has plenty more notes available. So what I decided to do was to unravel the notebook, and then I got the ones with no writings in it, and it's pretty much a very thick bunch. So I think I'm going to use this for things like maybe use for Marcy's drawing, because he always asks me for paper, so I can use that. And maybe put it into another notebook. So what I did was, it was like this, and then I cut the yarn and put it out. So along with that, Nicole also gave me some stick notes from, I think this is a medicine. So this is a sticky note, but it's not too sticky. So she gave me those, and also from her stash, she gave me some bookmarks that I love because it has words or quotes that are nice. The best way to prepare for life is to begin to live. That's pretty nice. And some of her stuff that has writings on it, and some of her books or modules, we're going to sell it to the junk shop. So that is happening soon. So that's Mix notebook. So I've been watching again my videos, and I'm recalling it, trying to learn from it for when there are dilemmas on my videos, I can take it off and then I can make my videos better. So that's what I did. The popcorn granny squares bag, I finished it. I'm just going to put the lining and the zipper on it and maybe sell it on Facebook. Because I really have to sell stuff now. I have to pay for my SSS, and I have to thrift for my counseling on June. So I'm going to visit my doctor again for my counseling. So I finished putting together, assembling this bag. This bag is pretty much like what I'm using, only that the flower here is red, and this one, the inner flower is white. So I managed to put the side of it, connect it to each cheek, and then put the handle, and put this single crochet rows for the zipper and the lining. So I put that in my poor girl's bag, on my project bag. And I've been watching again Restaurant Impossible, and it's really interesting because Robert Irvine is helping the failing restaurants, and his tactics or his techniques in doing that is pretty awesome. So I admire that with him. So Ate May, my sister-in-law, she gave me some of her unused blouses, so I pretty much have about 8 new blouses that I can use for making videos or for going to church. As I said before, I really love blouses, so it's pretty interesting and exciting for that. So this is one of them, but I guess gray is really not my color because I think it washes me out. But this is a pretty nice blouse. It is some kind of a long sleeve blouse. Okay, I'm going to show you my works in progress and my pose. So for Ate Didit's amigurumis, I managed to make this duck from Sharon Oyala's channel. I watched a tutorial for it. What I did was I go to her site, Amigurumi to go, and then I write all the patterns first. Then I watch her tutorial and follow it using the pattern. So this is what came out of the dock. This is the first one of 9. I made it with yellow, bright yellow yarn, familiar yarn. And for the cheeks, it's a little bit messy, but I've used some styrofoam paint. I have a stabilo with pink color, but I didn't use that because I didn't realize it that time. So I wanted to make another one for a prototype. This turned out really cute and I really like it. So the other one is the Little Bigfoot Bunny. Again from Miss Sharon Ayala. I didn't put the face yet because the face is embroidered. I'm really not good with embroidering. I don't have a neat embroidering skill. But I'm going to put the face on this one. Maybe tomorrow. You can see. And my first pom-pom is her tail. So this pom-pom I really like because it's fuzzy. It's really cute. And it's very good for my first pom-pom. I don't have a pom-pom maker, so what I did was I followed her technique wherein you have to loop 75 times and you have to knot on the middle, then cut it, then trim it. So I have another order of headbands from my Suki, or my customer that always buys from me. She wanted me to make her another headband for her child, and this one is a little bit slimmer because that is what she requested. It also has this ring. I covered the stretch bands or the elastic bands, and I made it maybe 18 inches long or 17. Then I'm going to put again the Hello Kitty applique. And also this one, the other one of Fuchsia Pink. I made this for a baby, an 8-month-old baby. So it is shorter because it calls for about 16 inches of a baby's head. So it has to be lesser than that. So because it has a stretch thing to it. I'm going to put again maybe a smaller type of applique. Maybe this size. So it will fit here. So that's my project, and I have an order from that same customer making a Spider-Man hat. So this is the start of it. It's red. Then the webs are going to be black. So I'm going to embroider that. And the eyes is white with a rim of black. Going to study that again. I hope I can make it. So those are my projects. My pending project is the feet and the hands of the Amigurumi dragons. So I think I have 5 sets of each. I try to make 2 sets in one day, so it would be easier to make them afterwards. So I put them in this container. Those are pretty much it. Still have to make 10 more pairs of each, of hand and the feet. And after that, I have to make the chest part and what do you call that? The one on the head and the tail. So I hope you didn't get bored with me. The barangay swimming is half success and half failure because we have to wait for 2 hours to get there because there are some issues about the bus and paying for it. Then we have some issues going home, but we made it home, and so we sleep afterwards. Very silly. So those are my projects. I have to also put the lining on the bags, the abandoned project bags. So I'm going to sell them on Facebook. So that's it. I hope you guys have a very fine day, fine time, and maybe some good weather. And hi to Miss Jana again. Hi to Miss Malon. She has another giveaway. And goodbye.